Ready, set. 70, let's go. 70 Rangers, 70 count.
To throw is Ward. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. This defense for the Commanders, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense, just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
Try! And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 8. A big play that time for the Titans. Give him 42 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Ready, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Chubb again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Get up. Ready, ready.
Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
2 yards. It's now 4th and goal.
And this one is right through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Well, they moved the ball well there on the opening series. Running game was in sync. They were knocking on the doorstep, but ultimately, Charles, they'll have to settle for the field goal.
Well, they certainly were moving it well, and give this defense a ton of credit. Finally dug their heels in and forced the field goal. That's one of those games where this offense looks back at this drive and think to themselves, if we get 6, we'll be in a better spot.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. 50 green.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Ritter now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking left sideline, it's complete. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Again, it's 13 yards.
Again, it's Henry. And they'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from me a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They have things going their way.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
47-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the gun to give the Spears. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Ward. That's complete to DK. And some space here. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 32-yard line. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing is Ward. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Titans had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again. Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now Daniels. That is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Second and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Ward. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
He'll try to do this himself, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Off the play fake, Daniels. He'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays,
looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Ward. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Here we go.
Here's Ward. Over the middle, he has a Cockrell. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
A gain of 7.
On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Throwing now, Ward. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the
Hot 70, hot 70. Trap 60, trap 60.
To throw, here's Ward. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Makes it second and 10.
Trap 19, trap 19. Trap 19, Tiger, 19, Lion.
Looking to throw. Moore. Open man down the field. That's Heilmatter. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
70 range, 18 Cardinals.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
I think this defense is still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling out to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up second and 4 at the 16-yard line.
And his kick is indeed good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A final shot before break. Daniels. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a give to Henry. Still going. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. 60 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Oh, some strong running. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, Ward. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across. Field and inside the 45. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Mustang 19. Here we go, shot. 60, Bison, 60, Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Moore. To the right side and caught by Eilmann. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line.
That's good for a Titans 1st down.
Viking, 8, let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 34.
They'll look to throw again. A short throw taken in by Conqueror. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The 19-yard line.
Ready.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
19 Lions. Ready, ready, go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught left side by Eilmann. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. And it's caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Ward, 3rd and goal. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Alec Eilmann, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Titans have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Done good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Here's Dunn now. Following the made field goal, he'll kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've had to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
From the 22 now, here's the second down and 9. Throwing now is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's caught inside the 35. Big yardage that time for Washington. 45 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Henry up the middle. Muscles him off. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 4. On the counter, it's Henry. Fights off the tackle at the 20. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 94 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot of...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
And the Titans, 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Come on. 77 Wolf. 60 by 6.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Bronco 80.
To throw is Ward. This will be caught at about the 5. For the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. He'll try to pick it up himself. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight 1-point game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they've got a fourth down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So done now following the score. Back out to send this away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Shrugs him off. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time. Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Here comes second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40.
He's back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do, and think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Back to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs to...
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Titans are close to finishing off this football game. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
At the 39-yard line.
18 Cardinals.
That one looks like he'll throw here. A short throw taken in by Conquo. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it.
19 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
Hand off to Spears. Oh, nice move. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
That's another Titans.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
At the 9-yard line.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
And they take a knee. Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game, because even doing it that way, being that clean, partner, they weren't able to really run away with this game. So that tells us just how important it was to make sure you played mistake-free football. That led to the victory.
So
The
for
defense is fire too.
they move back over 500.
That rain is crazy.
Now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars.